So for those of y'all who saw the video yesterday about the quest that leads you into Port Nyanzaru, how big it is, the weird hidden gems on it and the details added by the developers. Well, as I mentioned, that's only the half of it, because in this instance, there is a second whole large freaking map just sitting right beside this big one. You can't see it because of how the instance is designed, but it's there. And actually, I discovered in that quest, you don't just hop to Port Nyanzaru, you then hop into this confined mimic of an instance of Star, and then you fight some zombies, and then you head to the door, and then you go into Port Nyanzaru. Now, they use a very, very small portion of this map, but they have the entirety. I kid you not, the entirety, minus some assets, of Star River. So I was like, well, let's see if there's anything left behind here that's cool. And to be honest, for the most part, it's mostly the same map layout. There's a few things that appear to be different in comparison to the real live public version of Star River, but overall it's kind of the same. The cool things though is that first off, this entire thing is there, like the entirety of Star. That alone is already pretty cool, impressive, and also kind of a waste of space in the instance. No wonder it takes so long to load into it, right? So there's that. Then the water, the huge river that you're supposed to take your boat into, is gone. It doesn't exist. It dried up like the Sahara Desert. It ain't there. So it's a really trippy experience to stand on the bridges or to even just walk through it, and there's nothing. It is the Sahara. There is no water anywhere in this otherwise seemingly healthy jungle. I've also noticed the bushes, when you run into them, birds fly out. So that is still a thing. The camp is gone. It doesn't exist. But the graves at the back of the camp are there. So that's really weird that they would keep the graves, but not the camp itself. Like, you hear me on that one? It's just weird. Then we have the Batiri camp. And the Batiri camp is just, it's beautiful. There's no structures. It's just flat out life, greens, trees, plants, bushes, everything. I think this area looks really, really nice without all of, the little camps and structures that the Batiri have built and been using, right? So that's cool. And oh yeah, the temple for the daily quest, I kind of forget what it's called, to be honest, but if y'all have done Star River at any capacity, you'll know what I mean. And yeah, that's gone too. I'm not really sure why. I would have thought, because they have other buildings and structures in the instance, so why is that one gone? Odd choice of selection, but as my friend suggested, it might just be that they have layers of assets, and when they go to reuse a zone such as Star River, they just remove certain layers of the assets, and it just makes it quicker to clear the map. But I'm surprised there's no way for them to just kind of like cut out the section of the map that they want to use, instead of putting in the entirety of Star River in some pre-development stage or something. I don't even know what you would call this. So yeah, but it's there. And it blows my mind that a little tiny quest instance would have that much detail and that much space for you to run around, because essentially they have an entire public campaign zone, and on top of it they have another one that is almost the same size. Like, that's just so much space to explore for a little tiny quest. I know it's not intended for you to explore, but still, it's huge. it's big. It's cool, kind of trippy, but I liked finding this, and at least personally, I thought this was really cool. I mean, not a lot of quests have this much space to it. Some do, and I am absolutely going to cover those on my channel too, because I'm hoping to put more parkour, map breaking, hidden gems kind of videos out there. So that's the goal. That's the goal for now. But yeah. Anyways, that is part 2 of that. And tomorrow I'm probably gonna put up a video regarding the dragon hunts and breaking the maps in those, because I'm a little bit disappointed with what I found. So yeah, stay tuned, stay safe, and catch ya tomorrow.